Hello everyone. Let's discuss about one of the most important rights and roles of clinical research coordinator. Clinical research coordinator plays a major role in conduct of clinical trials at the hospital or at the site location. So what are the roles and responsibilities? What are the qualifications required? What are the salaries and where we can find this kind of a jobs? Let's discuss about clinical research coordinator, who is also called as CRC. My slides are going to be focused on basically what is the role of clinical research coordinator, what are the eligibility criteria for clinical research coordinator, who can become a clinical research coordinator or CRC, and what are the rights or roles and responsibilities. What are the responsibilities of a CRA as a whole? What are the responsibilities provided to CRC to conduct a clinical trial or to perform a clinical trial at the hospital, and what is the growth and salaries of CRC. So this all details we'll be discussing in today's session. So without any delay, let's jump into the next thing, which is what is CRC. Now, CRC is also called as a clinical research coordinator, or he or she is also called as a research coordinator or a study coordinator or clinical trial assistant. So this many names can be given for CRC. So CRC serves as one of the most important bridge between the CRO and the sponsor and also the site. So he's the one who bonds the departments of clinical trials. He is the bridge between all departments of a clinical research, ensuring the collaboration and also adherence to the protocol, and also seamless communication. So now if you carefully see, the clinical research investigator or clinical research coordinator is at the middle, and he is in contact with all the people, including principal investigator, CRO, contract research organization, sponsor who delivers the work, subject and its family members who are participating into clinical trials, any legal officers and clinical trial centers or trials, ethics committees at different departments of clinical trial sites, and also the site staffs, including the staff nurses or sub-investigators. So he is a bridging of all the team members, including the investigator, CRO, sponsor, subject families, legal teams, or clinical trial teams, or ethics committees, or departments, or sub-investigators. So this many teams together, a person who coordinate all the teams for seamless communication and seamless conduct of clinical trials is considered as a CRC or clinical research coordinator. So what are the eligibility criteria? Who can become a clinical research coordinator? You need to at least have a bachelor degree in relevant field of pharmacy or nursing or also life sciences with a knowledge of clinical research and also organization skills. Typical criterias are who has a bachelor degree or master degree in life sciences or pharmacy or nursing or dentistry can become a CRC, which is also called as clinical research coordinator. So now what are the growth opportunities? So these are the growth opportunities which we have taken from internet, wherein we have assessed how the career growth can occur. So first, a person can start with clinical research coordinator, then he can become study coordinator or senior CRCs. Then he can go as CRA, which is clinical research associate, senior CRA, which is research associate, and principal research associate. Then he can become trial manager or project manager, or he can become an associate director or clinical research director. So these are the growth level from entry level to mid level to management level. So the growth opportunities of clinical research coordinator. Now, what are the possible responsibilities and roles and responsibilities of a clinical research coordinator? On picture, how it looks like. The first one is the find the funding for the trials through private funds or through grants. So he's the one who finds the funding and grants for conduct of clinical trials or clinical research. He ensures he ensures that clinical trial meets the GCP and ethical standards and Declaration of Helsinki. Whether the clinical trial which is designed, which you are going to conduct, is as per your Declaration of Helsinki, GCP, and ethical standard or not, he is the one who has to ensure the documents are documented as per GDP, which is good documentation practices, or ALCOA. Whether the documents are being entered, stored, and archived and transmitted as per the GDP, which is good documentation practice for the clinical trials, and recruit and screen the subjects, whether the subjects who are recruited and screened are meeting the inclusion and exclusion criteria as per the protocol. The CRC has to ensure, and also randomization of the trial subjects and follow up to the patients in case of any adverse events and serious adverse events. So now he recruits the subjects, he screens the subject, he randomizes the subject, he follow-ups the subject, whether he got any adverse events, whether he has taken the right medication, whether he has visited further trial site or not. All those aspects will be taken care by your CRC. Now, maintaining the communication between all departments and members participating in the clinical trial. So he is the one who maintains all the relationship or all the departments communication at one spot is your CRC. And he works under the principal investigator and also sponsor and CRO and budget teams to ensure the patient recruitment is seamless and smoothly done. One of the most important responsibility for the CRC is patient recruitment and enrolling the subjects into the trial. So handling of the research work throughout the trial process, conducting the trial related research work properly during the conduct of trial, ensuring team members comply with the regulations and also as per CFRs and Code of Federal Regulations of clinical trials at all times, and keeping all the records, track records of medical histories and health records, and also the progress of the patient and also the data collections. Submission of study data, the clinical trial data submission to analyze the data. So they collect the data into the CRF and also they collect the source document and also they archive the data for the futuristic purpose and also analysis. So now these are the responsibilities of the CRC. So his CRC is responsible for first to identify the funding, to make sure that clinical trials is conducted as per guidelines of GCP and the Declaration of Helsinki, to make sure that documents are being entered, transferred, transmitted, archived as per GDP, to make sure the clinical trial is conducted as per the regulations, to make sure that the right subjects are being recruited, screened and randomized and follow-up of the subjects, to make sure that data is being entered correctly into the case report form, to make sure that the source documents are being entered correctly and archived correctly, and to keep a track of medical history records and health records and the progress of the patient records. So these are the responsibilities of your clinical research coordinator. So now, as per the experience and based on the location, the salary might vary. So we have taken the salaries on an average. So metro cities like Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore, the entry level salaries are from 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, and mid level is 5 lakhs to 8 lakhs, and senior levels is 8 lakhs and above. Tier 2 cities like Pune, Hyderabad and Chennai, which is 2 lakhs 50,000 to 4 lakhs 50,000 for entry level. Mid level is 4.5 to 7 lakhs, and senior level is 7 lakhs and above per annum. So tier 3 cities are like, for example, rural areas or rural hospitals. Its entry level is 2 lakhs to 4 lakhs, mid level is 4 lakhs to 8 lakhs. And every 2 years, there is a possible growth of 26%. So the possible growth of the CRCs is being given here clearly. So with this, we have understood today what is the CRC role, where he works across all teams, and what are the possible qualifications where how to become a CRC you can see, what are the responsibilities of the CRC, and what is the possible growth and packages and salaries of the CRC. Now, if anyone asks us question, what is clinical research coordinator? So a person who works at the hospital and site along with the investigator, along with the patients, along with the sponsor, CRO, legal team, and patients or nurses, and also with the sub-investigators is your CRC, clinical research coordinator, who ensures that right subjects are being screened, enrolled, and entered, and right subjects data is being collected, and right subjects are being followed up, right clinical trial is being designed as per your guidelines, and clinical trials are being conducted as per ethical guidelines of Declaration of Helsinki and regulations. So this is all about your clinical research coordinator. Thank you. Let's meet with one more discussion. Till then, thank you so much.